Hi guys. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, guys? How's it going? I just want to know, guys, how do you stand out with your business? I want to go over a few things with you so you can see some of the things that's worked for me in my business. I'll start with this not this last event that I worked, but the next to last event that I worked. I worked this hair expo, and I found it to be really a key thing for you to set up your booth so you can actually stand out. Stand out with all the pretty lights out front so people can come to you and ask you about your products. So while we were there, there was a young lady who walked up to our booth. My cousin was there, she's a consultant, and asked her if we would be a vendor at their upcoming hair expo. So she brought it to me, and this was their first time doing it, where they would invite vendors. So I said, yeah, we'll do it. And we had trouble on the spot trying to apply for the event. The application wouldn't go, or something would happen. So she went and got a friend, and her friend in turn tried to see if we can get the app to work, and it wouldn't work. So she asked me to cash out the money. So I did. I didn't know these people, but it was something I trusted them. So I cashed out the money to her. I guess about a week later, she contacted me and she said, I see where you paid the $100 to be a vendor, but we do not have your application. So she tried to send it to me again, and I tried to complete it. It didn't work again. It was asking me to pay another $100. Like, no, it's not working. So she said, just text it to me so I can have your information. Fine, I did that. She said, a few days you will get an email, so that in the email will give you the instructions on what to expect and where to go and things like that. So I didn't get the email as soon as I thought I should have. So I called her. She sent the email to me. I'm like, oh, this is pretty incredible. With the $100, I got a table and 2 chairs. Okay, because most of those type events don't provide tables and chairs. So what I always do, guys, whenever I work a new show that I've never worked before, I always try to get there early. I get there early because I want to make sure I don't run into any problems, because we always have to have electricity. So I want to make sure that I'm near an outlet. I want to, before I go in there with dragging my stuff in, I go in there and inspect the place first. That's what I always do. I want to know where I'm situated, because if there's a problem, I want to know if I can be moved. I want to get there early. So I was the first vendor there. And when I got there, they had my table away from electricity. So she said, well, all you got to do is run extension cords. I had 2 long extension cords. I always keep those long extension cords. So I stretched it out from this way over there to where I was. It was going to look real crazy because the plug was way up in the air. So they saw me struggling with that, and they decided to move me. So they moved me from that spot to another spot closest to an outlet, which was so much better. Okay, this particular event was a hair expo again. It started at 10 o'clock. It went from 10 to 2. So Ashley, she got an order from somebody. So people do order, guys, at these events. And they didn't know us. So yeah, Ashley got an order right away, pretty much. Then I think I made a couple of sales. I think my sales came to about $40-something, but I connected with many people and put them in my VIP group. So it's all about those connections that you have. Make sure you guys have a QR code when you're out and about. Have it on your phone, or have it on, if you're working events, have it on a sheet of paper, but make sure you have it on your phone. Basically what I did is turn my phone around, tell them to scan that code, boom, they're in my VIP group. So the person who was over the event came over and said, we were packing up at 2 o'clock. She said, don't go. She said, I don't need you, don't pack up. This is a 2-part event. You're welcome to stay for the second part. And I said, well, we didn't pay for the second part. We just paid for the first part. She said, I didn't ask you that. If you want to, you can stay for the second part. I said, oh, I'm not going to turn down a blessing. Somebody want to bless me? I am not going to say no to a blessing. So there was a break between 2 and 5:30. So at 5:30, they had a red carpet VIP event. It was so amazing. So all the stylists and people who were VIPs walked across this red carpet. They had a photo booth. Of course, I took advantage of the photo booth. I went over there and did my little thing on the photo booth, the 360 photo booth. Oh my gosh, I love that. Then they had special food that they were serving. They had champagne they were serving. Like, I feel like a real VIP. So I got close to my neighbor. I had a vendor, my neighbor, she sold clothes. And of course, people were liking to buy the clothes and the purses and stuff that she had. So we watched out for one another because Ashley didn't stay for the second part. The second part, when she asked me to stay for the second part, guys, I did get 5 more orders. So we never know sometimes where those blessings are going to come from, because I didn't get as many sales for the first half, but I got more sales at the beginning of the second half. So I was so grateful, and I made some more connections. So I stayed there, got entertained. It was so much fun. And you know what, guys? I arrived at 8 o'clock in the morning. I didn't leave there till about 10 last night. That was a lot of time to be there, right? But I didn't even feel bad about it. I felt really good because I made a lot of connections with people there. They're going to do it again next year. I felt like I was at home. I had a magnificent time. It was everything. I went live a lot. I was still able to work with my teams. That little break that I had between 2 and 5:30, that time went by so fast. And my neighbor next door to me, she was selling clothes. I liked one of the tops. So she liked the Scentsy product. So she and I swapped. That's what I do, guys. I swap products a lot with other vendors. I do it all the time. If I see something they see something I got, we just swap. I do it all the time. I got this cute top. Yeah. Okay, that was that event. Let me tell you about something else. So today, I was getting ready to place some orders, and I had all these orders to put in for the lunch that we had today. And of course, since I was waiting to collect all these orders, waiting to get some payments, some of the stuff sold out before I can even get the payment put in, but that's real okay, because my customers they do understand. They understand because I set expectations. I make sure that they don't expect certain things to happen. I always let them know, I'll do all I can to get it. And if I don't get it, they're not upset. So I make sure I explain that to them. So in talking to one of the ladies, so she submitted her order. She texted me her credit card number and everything. So I sent her a link to my VIP group. Guys, if you don't have a QR code or a link, if you don't have a VIP group, you got to get you one. So I sent her the link to my VIP group, and guess what she did, guys? This is another reason why you need to be active on your Facebook page and your VIP group. You need to be active everywhere. So I added this young lady to my VIP group, and as soon as I put her over there, she already placed the order for almost $100. As soon as I put her over there, she started seeing a lot of stuff that I shared. She started naming the things that she wanted that she just saw. She said, I saw this. I saw that. I saw this on your page. I saw this in your VIP. I saw this. Started naming stuff. So she was looking at the bundles that I shared. And I told her, I said, name your bundle. I'll put it together. I said, just let me know what it is that you want. So I shared with her the Classic Clean bundle. She shared with me some other bundles, like the Christmas stuff. She shared that with me. Then I shared the Classic Clean bundle with her. She said, I want that too, because I love lemon. So I'm thinking, wow, she's wanting all this stuff. Let me tell her about creating a Christmas event for her. I said, okay, let me tell you what I'm going to do. First of all, I said, let me create a link for you. So all these things that you want to buy, you can gain all the perks from getting the things that you want, and possibly share this link. I said, could we do that? She said, sure. And I got to thinking, I said, we need to do something more than that. I said, what if we create an event for you over in my VIP group? I can send you the link so you can invite all your friends and family over there. She said, oh, let's do that. She said, oh, that's going to be fun. I'm excited about that. So I told her next week we're going to start her Christmas event. I didn't say party. I just want to make sure she gets all the perks for all the things that she's wanting. I told her to create a wish list, so maybe she can get these at free and half off. She was so excited about it. Now, what if I hadn't asked her? What if I had just taken her order and just left it at that? So we got to go deep, guys. We got to go deep and let people know that we are here to help them get the things that they really enjoy and let them know that they could possibly get it at a discount. If we're not doing that, guys, I mean, what if they hear from somebody else that they've done this? That's not going to make you look good. And never, ever even stop to think that you're bothering somebody by asking them to do that or asking them to join. Always have these one-on-one conversations with people via Messenger. And now what I did for this young lady, I used my voice. I love using my voice message. I love using that because I want people to hear the excitement in my tone as I'm talking to them. So often I've heard people say, well, how in the world are you able to get the PRV that you have? How in the world are you able to get people to join? Guys, if you look at my Facebook page, I'm very active over there. Some people may not be. That's my personal preference. It's because it works for me, guys. I do it because it works. It works. I'm very active on my personal page. I'm very active in my VIP group. I'm very active on YouTube. I'm very active in the stories. I'm active everywhere. You have to be active, guys. You got to be out there. Your store needs to be open all the time, 24/7. Your store needs to be opening. You're the store. Your platform out there is your storefront. But if you're not active and people got to guess whether you're a Scentsy consultant or not, that could be a problem. If you're not getting the sales that you're looking at getting, if you're not getting the people to join your team. I've heard people say, well, what are you doing? I just can't get anybody to join my team. Well, guys, it takes more than you asking. I mean, you should totally ask, but it's going to take more than that. They need to see that you are somebody serious about what you're doing. They need to see that you're passionate about what you're doing. If they don't see that, even if you ask, because if somebody come to me and ask me something about what they're doing, I'm going to go to that Facebook page and see who they are. If I can't tell that they're serious about what they're doing, I'm like, I don't know. They may just, I may not even, I'll respond because that's who I am, but I can't even imagine participating in something if I don't see that they're serious about what they're doing on their page. I can't see it, especially if I don't know them. So remember, guys, if people don't know you, you need to help them know who you are by letting people know what you like to eat, where you like to go. Do you have pets? Do you have kids? Do they know these things about you? So that will help you so much. I hope that you guys come and listen to the video, #replay, just so I know. But I just wanted to come back and let you know, guys, people are watching us at events. They're watching us on Facebook. They're watching us when we're out and about. Branding is everything. I got on a Scentsy shirt now. See? Branding is everything. So they're watching you. Always remember, they're watching you guys. So I guess that's it for tonight, guys. Hope these tips work for you. I know they work for me. Set those goals, guys. Write down what you want. Set it and add a deadline to it, because you're not going to get there if you don't if you don't make a deadline after you set your goal. Take care, guys. Have a great night. Love you. Bye.